And young lad Crawford, he's got an eye for a pass. You look at him here, he gets the ball under control. This comes into him now, and it's a great finish. As I said before, I love the finish. If you're going to score, go low, hard across the goalkeeper and give him very, very little chance.
McLeod, I think, is a fantastic prospect and certainly one that is going to excite the Rangers fans for a number of seasons to come. He's made a great impact in a relatively short period of time.
That's exactly what they want to see, someone coming through Murray Park. The man you know very well, Stephen, Andy Little got his second in 2 weeks as well.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for Rangers is breaking the resistance. When you go away from home and teams are hard to beat, they're up for the game. It's about getting the first goal. They got that, but can they go and get the killer second goal? Can they really put the game to bed? They done that. And Andy Little, I said at half time, I thought he was very, very good. I think even the airdrie supporters voted him man of the match tonight. I just think his all-round performance, his energy, his work rate. He looks like he was enjoying himself like a lot of the other Rangers players. And once it went 2-0, Sandy said at half time also, the third goal was going to be crucial. And unfortunately, it went against airdrie too.
I think that when you look at that, I'll come back to Andy a little there. John Daly plays a massive part in that goal. Coyster was on it, but he said that he forced it over the line. But it didn't sign him just to score goals. It's also to make goals, and John Daly there showed all the intelligence he's got, all the experience he's got, great knockdown, and he made it look easy, but it's a tremendous finish.
And probably Jimmy Boyle said to his team at half time, go out there and don't lose a goal early, and of course Robbie Crawford sticks this one in.
Well, there were two words that he said in his post-match interview: switched off, and they did time and time again. I mean, Lee Wallace was given the freedom of the park along with Lewis McLeod, Nicky Law. Those three played in triangles. When you give someone like Lee Wallace this much space, picks the right pass, it drops perfectly for Crawford. Great finish, plenty of power. Keeper absolutely no chance. And myself and Sandy were saying at this stage, this could be a cricket score. And it kind of turned out that way.
Then the Rangers players started to enjoy themselves. You could see them relaxing a little bit more. Suddenly the pitch became even bigger. They all started to spread out. They started to find even more space. And then John Dooley, the biggest bit of relief of the night, probably him getting his first Rangers goal.
We saw him just a couple of weeks ago against Brecon at Ibrox. It just looked as if it wasn't going to happen. He must have been delighted when this one went in.
Well, he was. As a striker, a lot of the time you're judged on goals. As much as Sandy says he brings other players into the game, as a centre forward, as a number 9, you want to get goals. And something, but I think Dan McCormick gets a little bit caught under the ball. As soon as it's in there, John Daly's thinking one thing: I'm going to put him in the net, I'm going to put the ball in the net, and anyone else close by is going to the net too. So I think it was a huge relief for John.
Can't forget Ali McCoist himself was off the slow start at Rangers once upon a time, so he'll appreciate this.
Yeah, totally. I think Ali's got 100% faith in John Daly, and you can see there, all round he's a really good footballer, and he's in for his experience as much as anything else. But if you're going to be a Rangers number 9, you have to stick the ball in the back of the net, and I don't think anybody had any doubts at John Daly. That's the first two of them, pretty certain will get quite a few in his Rangers career.
That was relatively straightforward. Not Nicky Law's the next one though. This was a really good move, Stuart.
Well, he was the best player on the park for me tonight. I think he's made a big impact in a really short period of time. He does everything well. His choice of pass is good. That's a really clever finish. He makes it look so much easier than it is. airdrie did not track the run as well in midfield tonight, and he got across his man. Lovely finish across the keeper. It's a very, very... This was again the same triangle. Wallace playing with McLeod. Great ball in from Andy Little, and just a really, really clever finish.
Class from a guy who is making a really big difference.
Well, he is. Listen, he's a quality player. I think there's no doubt he possibly should be playing in the the SPFL, or easily in the Championship, maybe bottom half of the Premier League in England. And I think he showed his quality tonight. He's got lots of pace. He's got lots of energy. He's got a great array of passing. And once the game settled down, Rangers went 3 or 4 up. He started, to possibly dictate even more.
John Daly just needed one easy one to get going, and after the first one, they come easy after this.
Yes, Jimmy Boyle was talking about his team not competing really, and this is a perfect example of it. You've got to put your foot in, make it tackle, make it difficult. John Daly won't score an easier goal because there's absolutely no pressure on him physically. He gets first to the ball, no challenge, good touch to be fair on the big man, and across the keeper again, it's a great finish. But from airdrie's point of view, Jimmy Boyle's point of view, Jimmy was a defender himself. He'll be so disappointed with that. But again, it's confidence, isn't it? You get the first goal, the second one comes along quickly.
Did you feel for them towards the end? I mean, David Templeton, I feel he should have been on the score sheet as well. It could have been 7.
It could have been. It probably should have been more. Yeah, you have to feel sorry for a team. I didn't feel that they chucked the towel in airdrie. They kept chipping away to the end, but they didn't seem to understand what their jobs were. There was no man-to-man marking. There was no responsibility, and as Sandy said, they didn't compete at all. And if you're going to do that against a team with some of Rangers' quality, it's going to end in tears.
Stephen, how is Ali McCoist going to get all these new players in this team after the 1st of September if this team's winning 6-0?
Well, I don't think he'll bother with that. The most important thing for him is winning games.